Long story short, even the highest income cannot last forever, and the world economy is becoming more unstable every year. Therefore, we have formed the basic rules of financial literacy, accessible to everyone. Let's go! No matter how much money you make, spend less. This is a basic principle. You must first learn to live within your means in order to be able to move on and not deal with endless debts. Follow the 10% rule. The principle is elementary. Set aside 10% of your monthly income. Whatever it is quite possible to live on 90%. The remaining amount will become the basis for new savings, the formation of reserve, investment, and other funds. Buy only from the list. The first step to planning is making a shopping list. It needs to include everything down to the smallest detail, from household appliances to paper napkins. Ideally, you should list the prices for each product. Now, there are many programs and mobile applications that simplify this process. At the same time, you can track where the money goes and how much of the income is spent on each category of purchases. Plan your income and expenses. The laws of financial literacy say that economic growth begins with understanding how much a person earns and spends. Starting with a shopping list, expand your accounting skills. In a special program or in a regular notebook, you need to list all existing sources of income and all standard monthly expenses. This will allow you to see the real financial picture and draw conclusions. Make a financial plan. When the previous task is completed, you can proceed to planning. Base of the financial plan is key expenses. Purchase of products, mandatory goods. Payment of utility services. Standard monthly payments. For example, for studies or insurance. Entertainment costs. This is a typical monthly plan. In addition to it, you need to draw up promising ones for a year or several years in advance. Find sources of passive income. You have learned to analyze your income and plan expenses. It's time to follow the financial literacy tips that are aimed at increasing wealth. There is an expression: money works for a smart person. The ability to make money without putting extra effort is the first step to financial independence. Create reserves. In fact, this is a monthly replenished piggy bank. Funds from it should not be spent on a new smartphone, but on solving unpredictable problems. For example, treatment of a sudden illness, repair of an apartment flooded with neighbors, lawyer costs. Invest your money. You reasonably distribute income and expenses, receive passive income, and make savings. After a while, you will have a sufficient amount of funds. What to do with this money? Money should not lie dead weight. Due to market instability, they can lose value. Invest them in bonds, currency bank deposits, cryptocurrencies, or stocks. Reduce risks correctly. The principle is called risk diversification, or eggs in different baskets. Cash savings and other valuables, for example gold, must be stored in different banks. It is better to divide money into several amounts in different currencies. In such a case, bank failure or inflation will destroy only part of the savings and not all capital. Avoid the loans. The older generation says, we need to live within our means. And it's right. You cannot buy things on credit, especially if you can live without them. A person can easily live without a flagship smartphone, luxury clothes, and new household appliances. It is more effective to set a goal, earn money, and buy yourself the desired thing without getting into debt. That's all for today. What financial advice can you give? Share them in the comments below this video. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Further, it will be more interesting. See you.